Hey, sweethearts. This is Mom. Wedding was beautiful. We love you. Everything went great. Everybody enjoyed it. It was so pretty.
Congratulations from Connecticut, Faith and Bryan.
Hey, this is Dad. Congratulations. I'm so proud of both of you and all you've done.
We want you guys to have a long and happy marriage and a happy life. We love you so much. Bye-bye.
Bryan was a freshman at TJC.
We met through a mutual friend on Instagram. My roommate, he interestingly opened up his yearbook from high school randomly.
And they're really bored because it snowed in, and they were looking through the pictures, and Bryan pointed at me, and I was like, oh, she's beautiful.
And I stopped him and I said, wait, who's that? And that was my future wife.
And he told me that he knew some people at OBU. And so I messaged Bryan, and turns out it was the wrong OBU. And then a month later, he came to Wichita and met me for the first time in person.
She is beautiful. She is so smart. She is so hardworking. She's more thoughtful than anybody that I have ever known.
From the beginning, really, I thought, this guy is amazing, and I don't think I could ever do any better.
You're so beautiful, I know.
Gonna have to get makeup on it.
You look gorgeous.
Faith, you are my best friend, my partner through everything, and soon my wife. We have been on this amazing journey together for over 6 years now. Well, it feels like an eternity. It has simultaneously gone by in the blink of an eye. We have created countless memories together that we will cherish for the rest of our lives. I often think back to the first day we met and how much I enjoyed spending time with you. That level of joy has not faded. In a cold world filled with selfishness, greed, and hate, you are a beacon of selflessness, generosity, and love. You are truly the most thoughtful person I have ever met in my entire life, and there's no doubt you've helped me become the person I am today. I vow from this day forward to be your husband. This means I promise to continue loving you with my whole heart. It means I will always seek out what is best for you. It means I promise to be your protector and provider, always putting you first. I vow to say words correctly, like orange and foul. I promise to clock anybody who makes you cry, and if that anybody is me, I will beat myself up and do everything I can to make you smile again. Faith, I vow to love you just as much as Christ loved the church and gave himself up for you. I have never been more certain of a decision in my life than marrying you. I love you. Here's to forever.
Bryan, a little over a year ago, I was sitting in my dorm room on a snowy night when I got a random message on Instagram. From literally the first day I met you in person, I've gotten to see your selflessness. You drove several hours just to go on a date with me for the first time. It was fantastic, obviously. And then you continued to drive hours again and again to visit me and attend my softball games because I couldn't come see you. Over the years, I've fallen head over heels for you and have come to love and admire so many things about you. You've been my rock, my motivator, my champion. You have never let me give up on my dreams, and you continue to encourage me every step of the way. I have always felt safe in your arms, and I will always feel safe in your arms. I have loved you from the moment I first saw you, and every moment since. You have made me laugh and smile, and every day I've spent with you has been a blessing. So Bryan, I promise to love you with all my heart and to show you every day that I know exactly how lucky I am to have you in my life. I promise to nurture your goals and ambitions, to support you through any misfortune, like when the Cardinals beat the Rangers this year. Not really a misfortune for me, though. I wish I could stand up here and promise you the world, but the world isn't mine to give. What I do promise is my world and all it entails. My love, support, passion, compassion, and enthusiasm. Last but definitely not least, I promise I will stand by your side through thick and thin, and I will continue to fall in love with you all over again. I love you.
I love you so much.
Well, Faith and Bryan, as you know, the marriage is the coming together of two lives and a celebration of love between two people. But it's more than that. The love that you feel for one another is the flowering of a seed your mothers planted in your hearts many years ago. You know, the Bible really tells us about love. It says love is patient, love is kind, love does not keep a record of wrongs. Love always gives, always forgives. This is really what God's desire is for you. It's a life of putting the other's interests before your own. It's a life of humility It's a life of serving. It's a life of sacrificial love. All the things that He teaches us will be what God desires for you in your marriage. Well, Bryan, now it's time for you to simply hear this vow and respond at the end with I do. Bryan, do you take Faith to be your lawfully wedded wife, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poor, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish until you're parted by death?
I do.
In Faith, do you take Bryan to be your lawfully wedded husband, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poor, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish until you're parted by death?
I do.
Faith and Bryan, you are no longer two independent persons, but one. What therefore God has joined together, let no man separate. Bryan, you may now kiss your bride. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's my great honor and privilege to introduce to you for the very first time, Mr. and Mrs. Honig.
Kiss me out of the bearded barley nightly, beside the green, green grass. Swing, swing, swing the spinning step. You wear those shoes and I will wear that dress. Oh, kiss me beneath the milky twilight. Lead me out on the moonlit floor. Lift your open head, strike up the band and make the fireflies dance. Silver moon sparkling. So kiss me.